Hi everyone, so in today's video I want to do a kind of comparison between my CM900 and my new SDX2200 Disney machine. So I've kind of put them side by side. Now this one I've got balanced on some polystyrene, so I'm just going to have to be careful while I'm showing you, but you can, I don't know how well you're going to see, but the DX is a lot bigger machine. It's a lot more substantial. It's wider. It's certainly a lot chunkier in width, and it's bigger in height. The screen sizes, although the actual frame looks bigger on the 900 than on the DX, the actual working screen I think is identical. I've measured them and I think within 1/8 of an inch they're the same size. So what can I tell you? Okay, the SDX weighs 58 kilograms as opposed to the CM, which is 37 kilograms. So as I said, it's an all over bigger, chunkier, heavier machine. Obviously the SDX has got the auto blade technology, which is the latest. This is the latest machine. This video is being recorded December 2019. Both have Wi-Fi. The scanner in the CM900 is up to 300 dpi, up to 600 dpi in the SDX. Both can scan 12x12, 12x24. The cutting depth on the CM with the standard blade is 0.7, with the deep cut blade 1.5. On the SDX, up to 3 milli. This machine is available exclusively in the UK from makerssuperstore.com, but they also sell all the accessories for this machine. They also sell all the accessories for all the CM models, including all the Disney activation cards. Now this machine obviously has Disney patterns pre-built into it, and you can buy more and activate them through Canvas. But all the Disney activation cards can be used with any CM machine. Maker Superstore also sell to Europe and worldwide. So if you want this machine and you live outside the UK, then they can help you out. On my Apple Lover 53 website, there's a ScanNCut tab, and under that tab you will find a section that says comparison, and there's a link that takes you to the Brother Europe website where you can see the differences between the machines. The CM900 comes pre-installed with 1102 patterns, which include 15 fonts and 140 quilt patterns. The SDX has 1,435 pre-installed patterns. It has 17 fonts, 140 quilts, but it has 132 Disney designs. Obviously, Disney is licensed, so any of the designs that you use, you are free to use for personal use. You can't make and sell your products if it's got Disney designs on it. Both machines are compatible with SVG, FCM and PES files, and when you get your machine there will be an update available. So when I set my machine up, I set the Wi-Fi up, I paired it with my Canvas online, and there was an update, so I did the update. Now in ScanNCut Canvas Workspace online you can add up to 3 machines. So if you've already got Canvas Workspace online that you use, and you've had a previous CM model, and you decide to buy the SDX, you can just go into your settings in Canvas Workspace and add another machine. And then when you send files over wirelessly, they will go to both machines. So if you're, using your CM one day, your file will be there, or if you've got both going, your files will be available. I'm just going to do a quick overview of the screens. So I've got them both turned on, and you'll see on the CM, you've got your on and off button on the left, your home, your settings, you've got your load, unload button, and your pause or go button. On the front of the SDX, you've got the Disney logo on the left, you've got your on and off button, your home button, your load, unload, and your pause. You've not got your settings menu on the front, but it's on the actual screen in the SDX. So on the CM series, you've got pattern and scan. On the SDX, you've got pattern, scan, and then you'll see there are arrows. And here you can, your things like if you've got a roll feeder, any extras, that's where these will be installed. If we go into patterns on both machines, you'll see some of the icons are similar and some are different. So the basic shapes, top left, remains the same. And that's just all, as you would expect, all your basic shapes that you have had in here. Now in the CM, you'll see it says one of 2 pages, and you've got an up or a down arrow. It doesn't say how many pages on the DX, it just gives you an arrow. So you can click the arrow and scroll down, or you can jump to the last page, or you can jump back to the first page. So just go home. So the second section now has got this like tower and tree, and within here are some of the things that you would normally find within this section of the CM series. So within the first section here, you've got your things like your snowflakes and your leaves, that kind of thing. And then within the first section here, you've got, again, snowflakes and leaves, but there are extras. These are all new. This one is more or less the same. And then, there are lots of things that cross over. There are lots of things in here that are new. So it will just probably take you some time to work out where things are kept. This section here is new, but this has got all the things that are in this section here and a few extras. So you've got your word art the same, you've got here is your word art, you've got the same here, you've got your borders, you've got your fonts. So in this machine, as I said, you've got 17 fonts. You've got your Mickey Mouse section. So if you go into here, again, each one of these opens up. So if you click on Mickey, you can see there are like silhouette designs, all sorts of things in here. There's loads. This is the project that you get out of the box. You go into the next section, you've got more designs. Go into the princesses, you can see you've got all your princesses and that kind of stuff in here. Here's another one. Lightning McQueen, Toy Story, Aliens, all sorts of things. This is rhinestones. There are 3 rhinestone designs already in the machine because you do get a trial pack of rhinestones with this machine. So you don't need canvas, you can just use these 3 designs. cut your design, make your rhinestone pattern. But obviously if you want to do more, you'll need the full size rhinestone kit, because that has an activation for canvas. A princess crown, and then these are like line drawings that you can just draw. So that's your Mickey Mouse section. And then there's more here. This is new, this isn't in. You've got single line fonts, but again, you'd have to bring each one of these letters on one at a time onto your page. It's not a font as such, like you have in the font section. Borders, there's more borders in this section than there are in the border section on the CM900. So that's a kind of brief overview. Scan, you've got the same: direct cut, scan to cut data, USB, transfer wirelessly. So if you've got something you've designed in here and you want to send it to canvas, you just go there. So then the next thing I'm going to do is just show you around the machine itself. So this machine has got lots of onboard storage, if you like. The screen, you just push down, it's like on a ratchet, and it goes all the way down, and then you can just bring it up one at a time, whereas on the CM900 or the CM models, you have to kind of bring it forward to, you know, move it up and down. This one feels more substantial. You've got a storage space on the top here, so if you're working and you want to put, you know, your stylus down, it's not going to roll off, whereas on the CM models, they're flat. And then when you open up the machine itself, this machine has got a lot more storage space. So you've got a little space over here where you could, you know, drop your stylus or your spatula while you're using them if you want to, or you could keep some pens in there that you might be going to be using. You know, if you're doing a cut and a draw, you might want to put your pen holder in there and some pens so they're handy. You've got a space here in the side of the tray. So here you've got a section in the side of the tray where you can, you know, throw things while you're working. And then you've got these two trays that are built into the flap of the machine, and these are on magnets. And these are really spacious. So with this SDX machine, you get a thin fabric auto blade, you get your regular auto blade, you get a universal pen holder, you get the original pen holder with all the pens. So you get the 6 coloured pens and the 2 fabric pens. One's air erasable and one's water erasable. Obviously your spatula and stylus. So there's absolutely stacks of room in here to store, you know, anything you want to. You can put spare blades in here, whatever you want. And they just literally, you'll hear them, they just snap closed on magnets. And then it all closes up and everything is all housed in there, so you know where to find it. This has got like a bit of rubber in the front of it so that when you bring it down, it doesn't clank onto your desk. You know, it hits that kind of rubber buffer, if you like. And then obviously you've got the Disney, you know, livery, the stickers on it. It has a lever on the side that has a position 1 and a position 2, and that will tell you on the machine when you need to switch them. It basically adjusts the height in your machine under here as your thicker materials are going through, but you don't need to worry about that. As I say, once you set off cutting, if it needs you to change it, it will bring you a message up on the screen and tell you to just flick the lever, which is on the side. The cable is different on this machine. It's a lot more substantial cable, and it's just one complete cable rather than the cable that's on the CM900, which is the thinner cable and has that kind of, I don't know what you call it, you know, that big thick box halfway down the cable. This doesn't have that, it's just one complete cable. And then on the side, you've got, you know, your usual USB and your slot if you're connecting it up directly to a laptop or something like that. On the back, there's a little tray that just pulls out so far for balancing, so that when your mats are going through, you know, they don't drop as much as they used to. You may or may not choose to use that. So that's just a kind of little overview comparison between the SDX and the CM900. And then obviously I'm going to start using this machine a lot more, so you'll see this appearing in more and more videos. But if you've got any questions, leave me a comment underneath the video and I'll try and answer them for you. As I say, this particular machine is available in the UK and it's exclusive to makersuperstore.com and nobody else. They're a great company to be working with. Customer service is brilliant. As I said, they stock all the accessories, mats, blades, you know, all that kind of thing, for not only this machine, but for all the CM models. So if you're still using a CM600 or a CM900, if you're in the UK, you can get your mats and your blades from them for those machines as well. Anyway, please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you've got the bell notification icon switched on. And then I will see you in my next video. Thank you.